Two teenage girls pulled alive from wreck of small plane after their father died when plane nose-dived and crashed in suburban street. Jeffrey Bronken was pronounced dead at the scene. Both 15-year-olds Catherine Bronken and Kiana Linbo survived the crash. The two teen girls were rushed to a local hospital and remain in critical condition. The trio had flown from Chicago and may have been on a spring break trip. An Illinois father is dead. His teen daughter and her friend are injured after a plane he was piloting nose-dived into a residential neighborhood Saturday morning in Florida. Jeffrey Bronken, 53, died, but daughter Catherine Bronken and Kiana Linbo, both 15, survived the early morning crash in suburban Tampa. The trio, all from Chicago suburb Round Lake, were headed to nearby St. Petersburg Clearwater International Airport. When the plane crashed around 4 a.m., WTSP reported. The two girls are in critical condition at a Tampa hospital. Authorities told Bay News 9 that the single-engine Piper knocked out power to locals after clipping power lines on its way down. The plane crashed on a busy 6-lane road in the town of Safety Harbor, just across the bay from Tampa. No other injuries were caused by the accident, and investigators have yet to determine a cause. This happened at 4 a.m., so luckily, no one was on the road at that time in this vicinity, Pinellas County Sheriff's Office spokesman Sergeant David DeSano told Bay News 9. The red and white plane left Chicago around 6:30 Friday night, officials said. It is not clear why they were headed to Florida, but the pilot may have been flying the two girls south for a spring break trip. A neighbor of the Bronkens confirmed to the Chicago Tribune the father and daughter were aboard the plane, and also that widow Susan Bronken was already headed to Florida. People near the site of the crash described the sights and sounds that woke them early Saturday morning to the Tampa Bay Times. Marina Brown, 20, said she heard a loud noise and saw a flash of light followed by sparks. It looked like fireworks shooting up from the ground, according to Mary Pronesty. Bill Tregulas said it sounded like a large guitar snapping. Another person told Bay News 9 that he had a big boom, saw a flash of light and initially dismissed it as a thunderstorm. Emergency responders from several agencies responded quickly to the scene. The aircraft never caught fire, but several small fires along the median where it came to rest nose first with its tail in the air were put out by firefighters. More than 1,100 households lost power immediately after the deadly crash, but that numbers was reduced to about 450 by 6 a.m. according to the Tampa Tribune. The airport the trio was flying to is less than a mile from the scene. Both teen girls remain hospitalized. Their prognosis is not immediately known.